Hi guys, I am back from a new location, so please excuse my background. We literally just arrived at the hotel, and everything is it's a bit messy, but I really wanted to film the video, especially because I said a while ago I was gonna do the video on the list method, and this video is gonna be so good. You guys are gonna love it. I'm gonna, as always, try to be short and to the point, very concise, because I don't like to, I'm just someone who operates well with tell me what do I need to know? Okay, this is the information. Let me take this and apply. So this is what I want you guys to also do. Watch this video and apply. Don't just watch it you guys can come back to it for motivation, and there's nothing wrong with that. But don't just watch it and then, no, just apply. Apply what I'm saying in the video, okay? Okay, so what is the list method? So the list method is, I know some people don't like the word method when you're manifesting, but whatever, I don't have a problem with it, so it's fine. The list method works very well if you have many desires, if you have multiple things that you want to manifest, and you don't want to, you don't want to affirm for each thing because it's just overwhelming and it's too much, it's a lot. I got you, don't worry. The list method works very fast, and it's very easy to manifest with it. So what you need to do is, okay, get clear on what it is that you want to manifest. Let's say you have multiple things, you want your SP, you want money, a lot of money, you want, I don't know, a new car, a new house, you want to travel. I don't know, these are things that come to my mind, but of course, maybe you have other things too, health related things or physical appearance, anything that you want, okay? Everything that you want, you put it on a list. So let's say, but you write it like it already happened, okay? So let's say maybe in the beginning, you just say, you put it into categories I don't know, health, money, love, whatever. So you have the categories, and this is not necessary, but if you are someone who thinks in this way, this can help you. And what is actually important is you get clear on what you want, and you create a sentence that implies you already have it. So let's say I want, what do I want? I want to travel the world. So that would be my first affirmation, but I'm not gonna say I want to travel. I'm gonna say it like it's already happening, I'm traveling the world with, I don't know, my boyfriend, or with the love of my life. Or if you want to travel alone, there's nothing wrong with that, but you would say I am traveling the world. I'm just gonna use this example because, like I said, this is what I'm currently doing. So you would say I'm traveling the world with the love of my life, okay? Or with my boyfriend. And then the next one is I make easy money every day. I have so much money in my bank account, or whatever. Get clear on what it is that you want. So you create sentences or affirmations. They are the same thing. They're gonna be your new thoughts. You create these sentences that imply it has already happened, or it's happening. You're telling someone that, hey, this is happening. I'm traveling, I'm doing this, I'm making so much money. It's so easy to make money. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm very healthy. Things are great for me. So you make that list. Like I said, you create the affirmations, you get clear on this is it. I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. And you say it okay, this is what this is already happening. This is already happening. I prefer to do it in this way because this is something you will just do once, okay? You're not gonna do every day this. You're gonna get clear once what you want, and then the affirmation that you will be using by the end, after you finish with everything. Okay, I got clear on, I don't know, 8 desires. I have 8 desires. I have 10 desires. I got clear that this is what I want. You are going to use the affirmation, I already got everything I desire, or I already manifested my list. I got my list. I have everything on my list. Everything on my list has already manifested. I got everything I desire. Because now you know exactly what it is that you want, because you got clear, you wrote it down, so your subconscious already knows what you want, okay? So you get clear on what you want, and then you use the affirmation, I already have everything I desire. I already have everything I want. Now, you can do saturation sessions. So let's say you take 20 minutes, because I recommend you go into, like, if you do a saturation session, which is just focused affirming, like you're focusing on what you're saying, I really recommend you do a bit more than 10 minutes. I don't know. I personally, I found, you know, in my journey, I found that 10 minutes was just, I don't know, it was just too short, because we're thinking all the time. So you want to make sure you do 15 to 20 minutes. I recommend at least 20 minutes, okay? But if you're someone who really doesn't have time, you can make it shorter. But I do recommend you do this, and you tell yourself, you take, like I said, you take 20 minutes to do a saturation session, and you tell yourself, I already have everything on my list. Everything on my list is already happening. Everything on my list has already manifested. I already have it. It is already done. It is already happening. My entire list already manifested. Okay, so the way I'm speaking to you now, this is what I want. This is how I want you to do the saturation session, which is focused affirming. Okay, you're focusing on what you're saying. I already have my list. My entire list is already happening. I got my list. I have my list. Because if you were to talk to me, or to, you know, like somebody you trust, or a friend or something, you would tell them, hey, I already have my list. Maybe they don't know what's on the list, but that's beside the point. Okay, it doesn't matter. You're doing this in your head, okay? So you, like I said, you do saturation session. The rest of the day, the rest of the time, because you're not gonna do you're not gonna do focused affirming the whole day, because I'm assuming you're doing other activities too. Maybe you're going to work, maybe you're going to the gym, maybe you're walking, maybe you're going to the beach, or whatever you do, you're walking your dogs, whatever you're doing. When the desire comes to your mind, or you think about one of the things that's already on the list, because like I said, let's say you have 10 things, you know, you're thinking you're walking, and I don't know, you think about health. You say, I'm already healthy. I already have everything on my list. Okay. You kind of like do it robotically, because you're also doing other activities. So it doesn't require a lot of focus, but you also do this in addition to the saturation session. Okay. Because you think thoughts all day long. So you want to make sure, this is not to make it harder and like and to make it feel like you need to, you know, do so many things, but you do need to, when you think about it, when the thought comes to your head, you need to correct it and to make sure that it's what you want. So like I said, let's say I'm walking my dogs and I'm thinking, I don't know, I'm thinking about traveling, and then I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm already traveling. I already have my list, because now everything, like the whole list is correlated in my head, you know. So when I think about one of the things, you know, and I say I already have my list, then that also implies that the other things are already also happening. Okay, so I intend that this was very clear on exactly what you need to do, and you know, you have understood what you need to do. You do saturation session, which is focused affirming, for 20 minutes, and then you also do robotic affirming, like throughout the day when you're doing other activities and the thought comes to your mind. You say, I already have everything on my list. I already have everything. All my list has already manifested. Okay. And let's say that on that list, you also have things that you have like literally zero resistance. Like maybe you intend to see, I don't know, a Pomeranian, and that's just something that you don't have any resistance, and that happens right away. Like let's say you just put it on the list and you just get it, you know, like when you go outside, you already see a Pomeranian. I don't want you to get discouraged and be like, oh, why is this working with this and not with this? No, I don't want you to get discouraged, okay? Because it's working with everything. But that once you get something from that list, that will be a very, very good opportunity for you to say, see, it's working. Like I'm going to get the rest of the things on my list. Like I'm already gonna get my list. It's already happening. I'm already getting everything I want. Everything I desire is already gonna be mine. It's already happening. And don't worry if you're affirming in past tense or future tense or present tense or whatever. It doesn't matter, I promise you, because it all implies the same thing. You having, or you are going to have it, to have it. And this going to have it, it's not gonna take years or decades, you know? And if you truly, like, you notice that, oh, I don't know, it's been a week and, you know, maybe I got 5 things from my list, but I don't have the, you know, the other 5s, you tell yourself, like, I can manifest really fast those things too. And just like I said, use every opportunity. Like anytime you manifest something and it happens, use that for like the other manifestations. Be like, oh, you see, this is working. Like I'm gonna get this too. Because basically you're convincing yourself like, oh, this is gonna happen too. You know, it doesn't make sense to sit there and be like, oh, why am I only seeing, I don't know, orange cars and I'm not getting my SP. No, you are getting everything you want. Stop saying you're not. That's wavering, by the way. Okay, so let's recap. You do saturation sessions. You say, I already have everything I desire. I already have my list. All my list has already manifested. If anybody asks you, it's already happening, okay? I'm not saying you have to lie to people, but in your head, anytime you hear the opposite, something, you know, contrary, you correct it. And you'd be like, no, I have that thing too. I'm already healthy. I'm already traveling. I already have my dream car. I already have my big house, my big mansion. I'm already living there because I already have all my list. Everything on that list already manifested. And it was easy and it was fast. My list manifested fast, ridiculously fast, super extra fast, like super quick. Okay? I manifested my list instantly. And it was easy. This is something that you can also affirm when you're doing that saturation. You can say like, I already have my list. It was so easy. It was so fast. Like it was just, it was nothing. Like I just put it on the list and boom, it happened. Like I'm even shocked that I manifested it. This is how I want you to, like, I want you to embody this mindset, okay? Don't worry if you don't feel it. If what I'm telling you right now is just so far away and you be like, oh, Bianca, no, this is not, I know it's not in your reality. Obviously, we all know it's not in your reality currently, but it's going to be. So start embodying this mindset. This is what they mean by embodying a state. You say, this is who I am. This is how I am. I got my list. What are you talking about? I already have my list. No matter what you see, I already have my list. My list has already manifested. And it was easy. And it happened really quick. So that's literally it. Don't make it hard. Don't make it like, don't complicate it. Don't go searching for more, I don't know, things. And this is the list method. You write a list. You say it like it already happened. You saturate your mind with it. And boom, it happens. It happens fast. It happens quick. It already happened. You already got everything on that list. You hear me? It's done. Trust me. Because I know what I'm talking about. Because I also use the list and I sometimes still use it if I have a lot of desires. So, but it just happens very fast now. Like I think about something and then boom, it happens. Ooh, it happens so fast. The list. I also have I think like I already wrote a tweet about the list, but I think it was in November, and a lot of people commented success stories. So yeah, it's working for everyone, unless you assume and decide that, oh, it's not working for me. No, it's working for you too. I promise you. Just stick to it, okay? Stick to it. Discipline yourself. Okay. I love you guys. Let me know what you want to manifest with the list method, and let me know, like you can come back and write the success story in the comments when you do get your list. Don't give up until the full list is there. And yes, I love you guys. Have a beautiful day, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.